Hey, peeps. So let's take a minute to sit down and talk. So I am in what you would call a recording studio for the school, which is where I'll be recording my episodes, I'll call them, because I don't know if I want to call it a podcast or if it's like a talk show, because it's kind of a little bit of all that. It's a little bit of both. I'll have moments where I do stories like news, and then I'll have moments where I have podcast moments where I sit down with people. So it's kind of a both. You get the best of both worlds, I guess. So today is the first day of being in studio. And I'm excited, I am nervous, I'm all these things, but most importantly, I want to document the journey. Because sometimes we get caught up and we focus so much on the final product of what it'll be and how I need to lay it out and all the details. And once it doesn't go that way, now you're kind of cramped up, or you're halting yourself like, no, I got to do it this way because on my plan, you know what I mean? So I kind of give myself leadway to just flow as I need and as I see fit. And you know what I mean? I'll have different professors and different people that are coming in, but as I'm flowing through life, will I determine who's coming where, who's coming when, and how the episode will go. You know what I mean? So it's different things of that nature that I'm working on. But I just really want to document the journey of getting to a place where I feel comfortable, talking, where I feel comfortable editing, where I feel comfortable even emailing people to come on and be a part of this with me. You know what I mean? There has to be a moment where you practice everything. Once you practice, then it'll become, you know what I mean, second nature and whatever from there. But I'm really excited to just be moving and grooving and doing the things that I feel I need to do. And most importantly, saying the things that I need to say. I go to Pastor Ty Tribbett's church, or Bishop Ty Tribbett's church. Maybe you know him as a music artist, Ty Tribbett. But that's my bishop, and that's where I go. And Sunday, he said the most profound thing to me. I know I've heard the story of Peter and how he denied Jesus 3 times. We all have, right? However, when he explained how Peter denounced Jesus, I said, wait, what? Because he denounced Jesus 3 times, and then I went and read it for myself, like, boom, here you go. You know, I've kind of already been told the story and assumed I knew all the details from what I grew up hearing, but it's not the case. Because Peter denied Jesus 3 times, and the way they knew he was capping, so the kids will say, nah, Peter, that's cap. Because of your speech. I know you roll with Jesus. That's one of your partners. Because of the way you speak, your accent, however you want to put it there. And that really blew my mind, like, whoa. What you say really, really matters. You know, they have the saying, like, sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me, or something like that. You know what I'm talking about growing up. That. But what if words can actually hurt really freaking bad? Because after Peter denounced Jesus for the 3rd time, he then heard the rooster crow, and he went and he wept because of his words. And it's always one of my prayers and my thoughts before I begin doing this. When I get proper and primper and, preparing to be a news anchor, to deliver a story, deliver whatever, let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. That is one of my go-tos when I'm preparing for this. But what about in our everyday life? Let me watch what I say and how I say it, because that might be the perception someone has of me, and they don't see God in that. And I'm not cool with that. To be quite honest, I love the Lord, and I will proclaim it, and I don't mind. However, when it comes to business, my hand itching. Lord, send me the money. Thank you, Jesus, in advance. When it comes to business, it's a little shaky how far I go into my religious beliefs, or, my doctrines of that nature, because I want to be universal or general. But now at the big age I am now, if you don't rock with the Lord and doctors, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Because he means that much to me. And it means that much to me to teach what I know. So, as I've been preparing myself for how I'm going to come back out into the world, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? You know what I mean? That has been at the forefront of my mind. How do I incorporate Jesus? How do I incorporate God? How do I give people teachings through an entertaining format? You know what I mean? I'm not a singer, so I'm not going to sing to y'all. Though I can do poetry and I can do a poetry type of slam, cool. But I just kind of, I don't know. I've never really done spoken word out loud, I guess. I do it for myself. If I'm writing something, I speak it poetically because I need to hear it in a certain kind of way. I don't even know how I explain my process, because I will write something, but I'll read it very poetically. I don't know. I need to dig into that with myself. But I have that. But you guys know I love to talk. I love to talk and use my voice, hear my voice, all these things that I like to talk with people. So in this moment, in these days, in this go around with this journey of broadcasting, I want to be clear, concise, informative, and entertaining. Speaking on self-love, still speaking on self-love, still speaking on empowerment, still speaking on how to navigate the self-journey, the self-discipline, all these things. But I need to find a way that I incorporate Jesus, the Lord, my scriptures into my teachings, but it's not as if I'm preaching. Because I ain't nobody's preacher. Lord knows I ain't nobody's preacher. But I do know a thing or two about God and about Jesus that I would love to share with people that I know would move them from point A to point B to point C, and it might jump them all the way to point L. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's where we are now. But I'm in the room. I'm in my... That's the camera. That's the TV where I can see myself, of course. And then up top there is the light that will, you know what I mean? So this is the setup now. Of course, I can move the camera anywhere I want it, and I can kind of set the scene how I want it. So there'll be backdrops, there'll be table, there'll be chairs, different things. It won't be the same setup every week, but that's basically how it'll be set up. So I'm really excited. I'm really eager to discipline myself in the way of getting it done. I need my camera to be up here. That's a way better angle because my boobs is boobing. Okay, they are really boobing. But yeah, that's kind of where I am with it. You know, I'll be recording a couple days out of the week, so it has to be very organized and detailed. You know what I mean? What do you want to hear me talk about? What are some of the things that you feel like you need help with or guidance with? Or, you know, they told me about this about Jesus, or they told me this about God, or this was in the Bible, but I don't know how to apply it, D. I don't know what it says, D, or I don't know how to make it make sense, D. What are some of those things? Maybe you can help me come up with some of the topics that we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to be very interactive with you guys and almost build a Discord where we're back and forth. You know what I mean? Back and forth. During the week, we'll have some type of activity or something that we do together, and then we come back on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like some kind of routine to this where we back and forth. It's not just me always talking to you guys. But we'll see. I just wanted to jump on and hold myself accountable. And also let y'all know what I'm doing, because if you're watching this video, then you're one of my people. So if you one of my people, then, you know, I normally keep us up to date as to what the heck I got going on. And this is the new journey. You know, I'm in school, but I have to use school in all aspects to work for my life. So this is where we are. This is what we're doing. And I have to get to getting. So If you need me, I'm here and I love you to pieces. I'm D Simone and I'm out.